What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new episode. In today's video specifically, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, if we have time, the S&P 500. Specifically in today's episode, we have some pretty insane, incredible things to discuss, so I definitely recommend watching the video to the end. I think today might be one of the most important videos for the channel today, as we are seeing some insane things happening in the market, things that I never thought I would ever see in the history that I've been in cryptocurrency. So obviously, to start off today's episode, we have to talk about the clear-cut things that Coinbase, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, is planning on delisting XRP. This is incredible, insane, crazy news that we have to discuss and how it will affect the market. This might be some of the biggest things we ever see moving forward in XRP space, as well as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because I do believe it is going to have a massive impact on the market. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button as it does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and let's dive right into today's episode. Really quickly, guys, if you can't tell behind me, I actually got a cool gaming chair, burgundy color gaming chair. Hopefully you can see it. Extremely comfortable, so much better for my back, because I do plan on spending quite a lot of time, and I have been spending quite a lot of time editing and recording videos, so it is very comfortable and I do enjoy it. Just thought I would share that, a new update to the channel. But specifically, to dive right into today's video, yesterday, well, there are a few announcements we have to make, but yesterday we made a video talking about how you shouldn't be fooled and that there is an emergency price update coming for XRP. And honestly, in today's video, we're going to cover more in this episode. So before we do any of the technical analysis, once again, I want to give a reminder that there are only 2 days left for the $200 giveaway that we are doing here on the channel. I did link it in the description down below, and we have over 3,500 entries. So definitely make sure you are one of them, because you got to be in it to win it. So definitely make sure to join it down below. So to jump into the other topics to discuss on the channel, I really think we should just start off by talking about this article that was posted by Coinbase directly, basically saying how Coinbase is planning on suspending trading for XRP January 19th. That's 19 days. This, I believe, is going to have a catastrophic effect on not only XRP, but on some of the other cryptocurrencies for a good reason and a bad reason. So as you guys can see, a quick update, it says, in the light of the SEC's recent action against Ripple Labs Incorporated, Coinbase plans to suspend trading for XRP on Tuesday, January 19th at 10 a.m. So in light of the SEC's lawsuit, they've made a decision to suspend XRP trading pairs, and you will have to move it into limit only starting December 28th, and will fully suspend on Tuesday, January 29th. So December 28th, January 29th. That's actually yesterday, so that's pretty incredible. They'll provide additional updates, if any, through the Coinbase support Twitter account. The trading suspension will not affect customers' access to XRP wallets, which will remain available for deposit and withdrawal functionality after the trading suspension. So that's a great thing as well. That's something that I had in question. Basically, are you guys going to be screwed out of having XRP in your Coinbase account? So yes and no. Basically, they just halted trading, which means you're not going to be able to trade around, create orders, stop losses, or sells, things of that nature. But you will be able to have your account, which is basically in use for just moving your money and your XRP outside of your Coinbase account. That's pretty much what they are allowing. You can store it in there as a wallet, which most people probably aren't going to do, or they're going to remove, or you can actually transfer your money out. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. There really isn't much more. Obviously, you could just just Google this, website if you wanted to see this, or this article if you wanted to read more in depth. But I really had to discuss on that. And now we have to talk about, obviously, what is going to happen with the market and what is going to happen with XRP and the remainder of cryptocurrency. So as you guys can see, top 10 cryptocurrencies, I think we have to give this website a quick refresh. You can see that Bitcoin is up 15% in the week and not really doing anything today. But my main focus is on XRP, which is now down 30% on the day and 60% overall. This is something that we've been discussing for a very long time on the channel for the past couple of days, if not a week already, in regards to the fact that this was planned and this was a dead cat bounce and we are headed lower. We discussed this yesterday as lower levels of support will be retested and probably broken as we start to head lower and lower. So we have to consider a few things here. We have to consider that now that Coinbase plans on delisting one of the biggest exchanges in the United States. This is one of the exchanges that pretty much every single person that just starts out on cryptocurrency gets. This was the first website that I had, signed up for, the first app that I had signed up for entering the crypto space. And consider that most of the cryptocurrency market is filled with beginners. They're going to be out of luck. They're not going to want to sign up for Coinbase for XRP specifically, but for other cryptocurrencies, and that's what we have to consider. So notice the fact that now that Coinbase is delisting XRP, we're going to be seeing a huge, dive in XRP's prices. We're going to have to, go out on a benefit of doubt that XRP is doomed for, cryptocurrency on Coinbase and things like that. And it's not just Coinbase. There are tons of other exchanges planning on delisting these. So that's something we have to consider, and this is going to have a huge effect on the market. We are going to probably see XRP see a pretty crazy drop in price, probably to all-time lows in the near future. This is awesome for us because we are able to short XRP because XRP will still be listed on Bityard. As you guys know, you already know what Bityard is, yada, 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 but you will still be able to short Bityard, short XRP on Bityard. So this is a huge opportunity for us to capitalize off these movements. We've been doing so the past couple of episodes, as well as I have been posting it on my Patreon, opportunities to short the market. I did link Patreon in the description down below. Huge shout out to you guys on Patreon because we actually just broke 160 patrons on our way to 170, eventually 200. We have a few tiers here, but for those that are interested, it's basically where I post all of my trades, live updating, things like that, as it does take a while to get my YouTube videos out there. Patreon is a much more direct route to seeing all that stuff. So now that that's all out of the way, and we're going to jump into the technical analysis specifically because, I had to get those announcements out. This episode might go a little bit longer than planned. But obviously, to discuss with you guys a few things, we've been tracking XRP for pretty much 3 years. And the past couple of months, we've been seeing some very interesting movements. So as you guys remember, we did see a big opportunity to buy and long, and we made money not only on the ride up, but on the way down, we did miss out on this run. At least I did personally. Some of you guys managed to capitalize on the gain when the SEC decided to drop that crazy news, but what we were able to do is capitalize off the dead cat bounce that was going to come. We knew that after a massive short to the downside, people were waiting bottom feeders to buy in at the bottom, anticipating a run to the upside. This was an outlived short run, but it was something we were able to profit on. We made a couple $1,000s, or at least I made a couple $1,000s off just a small bounce to the upside, a dead cat bounce. And obviously now we're going to head lower. For those that don't know what a dead cat bounce is, we did discuss this in yesterday's episode, basically referring to the fact that after a major, correction, we do see some outlived, reasons to shoot up, and we see a small opportunity to correct to the upside, which is once again outlived as we head even lower. So yesterday's episode, we were talking about 3 key support areas that are vital for XRP's life. We discussed that the 25 cent and 23 cent, areas of support were small in the fact that they were traded on for quite some time now. You can see back in September, October, even into November and December, we ended up trading sideways for quite a few months, of just consolidating between the 23 and 25 cent resistances and supports. Ultimately, these were reasons to be retested. As you can see, the dead cat bounce hit and landed support right here, and then eventually we fell lower and lower. The crazy part is we are anticipating bottom support to be retested at 19 cents currently, almost 18 cents now, which was the lowest support you can see that we have drawn out clearly here, and we basically fell through these supports all the way back to hitting this bottom. So really, we have to consider a few things. There's really not much lower that XRP can go. All-time lows, as at 11 cents. And honestly, I would not be surprised in the slightest if we see retestment of those levels. There's a very high chance we're going to see a pull to the downside, and we're going to go even lower back down to these resistances and supports. So now that XRP and these other cryptocurrencies, now that XRP has been delisted from these exchanges, there's a very big chance that XRP is going to continue to pump lower. Now consider this. For the beginners that did invest into XRP that are now seeing the drop, they're going to be scared out of their mind, but they're not going to want to pull out of the market. So where are they going to put their money into? That's a great question. XRP traders are probably going to start dumping into Bitcoin. No, I don't believe XRP is, completely crashed, completely done with. I do believe we are going to eventually slowly head back up, but nowhere near all-time highs like we had planned. There's a good chance we could hit 30, 40, 50, 60 cents in the next couple of months, but I do believe this news needs to go away, and we need to start seeing that it was resolved before we start to see, prices rise again with XRP. Otherwise, they're in the penthouse or the doghouse, and we're going to start to see lower prices come. So it's good opportunities to short on Bityard. Now, moving on, where's this money going to move to? It's going to move directly into the other cryptocurrencies. As you can see on the current coin market cap that I have pulled up here, you can see that some of the other cryptocurrencies are rising at a substantial rate. Bitcoin, not just yet, but Cardano, Polkadot, Binance Coin, other smaller cryptocurrencies are getting the funding that XRP had, because I can see the reason being. Consider this. When you first sign up for, Bitcoin or just cryptocurrency and you enter the space, you look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies and you can see a few crazy things. Bitcoin's 26,000. There are a lot of people that don't even realize that you can buy pieces of Bitcoin. You can buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. People think that you have to buy the entire thing, and that's what they're scared of. That's why they're not investing in it right now. But they then look at other smaller cryptocurrencies, such as Tether, which really isn't going to move anywhere, but they go farther down and they see, oh, well, Cardano's 19 cents. It's the same price as XRP. Let me put it into Cardano. Oh, Polkadot, it's only $6. I can buy a few of those. Let me put it into Polkadot. Oh, Binance Coin's only $38. Let me put my money into there. So you can see this is the average mind of a normal consumer in the crypto space. They see that they see a Bitcoin at $27,000. They get scared. They can't buy a full one, even though they don't understand that you can buy pieces of it. So what do? They invest into the smaller cryptocurrencies. And that's why seeing massive gains in these smaller cryptocurrencies, or at least that's my opinion. Now, looking at these other spaces and these other cryptos, we do see that Ethereum is exploding up all the way from $500. It's now at $700, going to be, retesting all-time highs. My question is, I don't even remember the last time we saw all-time highs within Ethereum. We actually hit an all-time high of $1,400, which I think is going to happen again. I think we're going to break all-time highs within Ethereum very soon. I think in the next couple of months, we're going to see these cryptocurrencies skyrocket. The same thing goes with Bitcoin. I'm not surprised in the slightest if we start to see Bitcoin head to all-time highs. Now, we're in uncharted territory. We haven't seen cryptocurrencies go this high in a very long time. And now that we are in these levels, things are going to be very hectic and very crazy. FOMO is going to take over, and we're going to see these cryptocurrencies explode to levels we have never seen before. So definitely make sure you have at least some skin in the game. I'm no financial advisor, but that's what I'm doing. I at least have some money in cryptocurrency that I'm just leaving, I'm secure in the bag. It's just something that I have on the side. And then I have money that I like to trade around with in the market and figure things out. So those are two options for you guys. That's just my advice. Take it with a grain of salt. Watch other YouTubers, things like that. Otherwise, moving on to the other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, we're headed higher. There's not much more we need to explain. Otherwise, the S&P 500 is looking insane as well. Incredible. We saw a beautiful double bottom. This was textbook in reasons to believe that we're probably going to be heading up higher and higher and higher, which is exactly what's going to happen. We had a double bottom and we're immediately starting to head even higher up. This is, exactly textbook for what a double bottom formation would look like as we start to head even higher in the market. That's why I bought back in. We saw confirmation above the neckline and I had to buy back in because we were headed up. Eventually, I came to a realization that there was a double bottom in formation and I continued to buy in. Now, looking at these other cryptocurrencies here, there's not much more to explain, guys. We are going to some incredible new heights, and that's something we have to just grab our seats, hold on to, and enjoy the ride. Obviously, you can play around with the market. You can use BitYard to play around with. I linked it in the description. But I do believe we're going to be headed higher and higher and higher as these, cryptocurrencies decide to explode. Now, for those that are interested, I know we don't talk about XLM or these other smaller coins like Binance Coin and things of that nature, but the smaller cryptocurrencies are going to be getting a lot of funding due to the fact that XRP is leaving. People are going to be buying into these smaller coins. The great thing, and the last thing I have to say, is what most don't know is BitYard actually offers things like XLM, which I have to find somewhere. I know they trade XLM. I'm like 90% sure. XLM is right here. Boom. We have Cardano. Boom. Not sure why XLM is down. Let me give this market a quick refresh just to see if the website updated, and then we'll get a better understanding. No, it still says XLM is down. So maybe it's down on the daily, but for the most part, it is trading higher. Otherwise, guys, I could talk for another half hour, but I think I'm going to have to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to subscribe if you're new. Make sure to enter the giveaway as there's only 2 days left to enter. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.